Merge lists in a Dataframe column if they share a common value. What I need. I have a Dataframe where the elements of a column are lists. There are no duplications of elements in a list. For example, a Dataframe like the following. I would like to obtain a Dataframe where, if at least a number contained in a list at row I is also contained in a list at row j, then the two lists are merged, without duplication. But the values could also be shared by more than two lists. In that case I want all lists that share at least a value to be merged. The order of the rows of the output Dataframe, nor the values inside a list is important. What I tried. I have found this answer, that shows how to tell if at least one item in list is contained in another list, e.g. returns true, since 2 is contained in both lists. I have also found this useful answer that shows how to compare each row of a Dataframe with each other. The answer applies a custom function to each row of the Dataframe using a lambda. However, I'm not sure how to put these two things together, how to create the func method. Also, I don't know if this approach is even feasible since the resulting rows will probably be less than the ones of the original Dataframe. Thanks.
You can use networks and graphs for that. This is basically treating every number as a node, and whenever two numbers are in the same list then you connect them. Finally you find the connected components. Output. This is not straightforward. Merging lists has many pitfalls. One solid approach is to use a specialized library, for example networks, to use a graph approach. You can generate successive edges and find the connected components. Here is your graph. You can thus generate successive edges with add_edges_ from. Find the connected underscore components. Craft a dictionary and map the first item of each list. Group B and merge the lists. You could use the connected components directly, but I'm giving a pandas solution in case you have more columns to handle. Output.
Seems more like a Python problem than pandas one, so here's one attempt that checks every after list, merges, and removes, if intersecting. At the end, vals is. If you don't want vals modified, can chain.copy for it.
To add on Mosway's answer, it wasn't clear from the question, but I also had rows with single-valued lists. These values aren't clearly added to the graph when calling add_edges from zip L1 column. Since L1 column is empty, I solved it adding a singular node to the graph when encountering empty L1 column lists. I leave the solution in case anyone needs it. Result.
El underscore channel, please select adequate.